The following podcast is being brought to you by the Defy Life Podcast Network.
Maybe we can still heal you. Why? So you can just lock me up? No. Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blinding. The shadows betray you because they belong to me.
In the hell do you think you are?
Okay, it's not working out. I'm gonna need the suit back.
For how long?
Forever. Yeah, that's
No, please,
Let's
Mr.
have it.
You don't understand. Please, this is all I have. I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it, okay?
So Oz, this week we will be trying something a little different here. We are going to recast a few classic movies with some modern day actors. And what I mean by that is we're going to take a classic movie like a Indiana Jones or a Star Wars or a Terminator, just a classic type movie. And instead of Arnold Schwarzenegger, you will have The Rock as the Terminator,
Absolutely.
So like that, we're gonna recast these movies with today's actors and who we think would fit the bill, who with the same success that they had. So if we were to cast someone as Luke Skywalker, we expect him to carry the trilogy and all that. Who would we see be able to fill those shoes nowadays? I thought it'd be a really cool topic to kind of dive into and just kind of see where we kind of put certain actors nowadays and how we would change certain castings. And
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? So Oz, just kind of what are your thoughts on that and how are you doing today?
I'm good, man. I think this is going to be a fun little endeavor. I got a couple that I wouldn't mind doing. Feeling good. Trying to start a new 45-day improvement in the mind, body, and soul for 45 days. So all of our listeners, bear with me.
Did you call it the Batman?
Nope, it's the Bruce Wayne.
The Bruce Wayne. My bad. The Bruce Wayne.
It's the Bruce Wayne, and it's just it consists of working out your mind, working out your body, and I'm gonna try and eat right, and it's not even try, as Yoda said, do or do not. There is no try. So, hey man, look, Regular Scott, I watched this crazy documentary which made me start this whole Bruce Wayne thing called Game Changers. You should check it out, dude. It's really interesting. It's about this cat who Wilkes is his name, I think it is. Bill Milks Wilkes, right? He's British, I think. And so this dude, he was like on some Bruce Lee stuff. Like he trained martial arts, like got rid of the garbage, kept the good stuff, and then modified the good stuff for his own stuff. Basically a Bruce Wayne, Bruce Lee regimen. And he was killing it, dude, in MMA. And he hurt both his knees. So he was out for a little bit for 6 months while he was rehabilitating his knees. Started researching how to feel better and get better. And he thought the natural cure for everything was eat more meat. Eat like, caveman, raw, get that thing in. And so he started investigating it, and a lot of it, you got to weigh your options and your own body and stuff, but a lot of athletes that have been top notch have had like straight up like vegan plant-based diets, dude. And when you introduce the show, man, I want to get back into it because it's something that's right up your alley that I feel like would be right up your alley because I was like, man, I'm not gonna watch this, but my wife recommended it. Watched the whole thing. It was super interesting, and yeah, I dabbled a lot of times in my life, going vegetarian, going vegan, going straight carnivore. But yeah, man, it was interesting, man. I want to bring it down a little bit more when we get into it, but yeah, I just wanted to bring that up. Bruce Wayne in it.
Okay, great.
Bruce Wayne.
Great. We're also going to discuss a few Twitter polls that I put up. Some previews of that. I asked which Arrowverse show has been the best so far. We have the Arrow, Flash,
Legends,
Batwoman, and Supergirl are the only choices I put up for obvious reasons. We also have what DC character would you like to see get a TV show next? Which assassin group would win in a battle between Marvel's The Hand and DC's League of Shadows?
Oh, please.
What Marvel character would you like to see get a TV show next? We got a lot of responses to these. We got a few. We got about 100 votes per poll, so we got a good amount of good sample size, good comments, good conversation, which is what we.
It was very nice, man. I was very impressed by all that.
Oh, you actually participated in a Twitter
poll?
I mean,
I won't lie and say I participated in this one. I mean, I read the comments after the fact. I'm like, dude, I'm an old man. These Twitter things you put out, I gotta be on Twitter. Like, I gotta quit my job and be on Twitter, dude. I can't keep up with it,
Listen, I put these Twitter polls up days before we record these shows.
It's the gig economy, dude. I cannot get my second side gig being on Twitter. Unless I'm trying to make some money off Twitter, dude.
I got it.
Twitter ain't gonna be making no money off me, dude. I want to make some money off Twitter. Have an equal relationship in this.
All right. No, I hear it. I got it. I'm with it. So let's give a little teaser for kind of what shows or show that we're going to recast.
You need to set the table first, bro.
No, I don't, because we're just going to give a teaser and then I will set the table. I want to let people know what we have in store for them tonight before I set the table with everything else.
Jeez, regular Scott, regular bully, dude. My goodness.
I'm just saying, man. What do you mean? And when did you start telling me when to set the table?
Oh, apparently not, man. Hey, Mr. Bully, dude. I'm not, dude. Hey, man, don't be treating me like I'm Django and I'm trying to stay unchained, dude. Chill.
All right, I got it. All right, so I'll give my movie. The movie I will be recasting.
Yeah,
is Star Wars: A New Hope.
Awesome, good. That's awesome.
I will give you a hint. There will be some race swapping going on in this because there will not only be 3 black people in the entire trilogy.
Dude, can you please race swap? A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, there were 3 black people in the entire movie.
I'm just saying there will be
galaxy.
Race swapping going on, and I know there might be some outrage about it, but that's how it would be nowadays. Let me just tell you that we wouldn't be having a white Christmas.
Well, I mean, look, dude. All I'm saying is, people, and I'm not trying to deviate, but people got all up in arms about Starfire on Titans. But them same people ain't give a shit about only 3 people existed in a whole galaxy for 3 generations.
What's your movie what's your little teaser you're gonna drop for what movie you're gonna be recasting?
I'm recasting Ghostbusters, but I'm gonna mix the female Ghostbuster movie with the original.
Ghostbusters would be pretty cool. I might do that actually.
Oh no, but I'm gonna
cool idea.
I will, for one, be recasting the Highlander.
Nice. Okay, very nice. I like that. All right, a little teaser for everybody. Okay, so now, if it's okay with Oz, allow me to set the table. This is taking knee for Marvel versus DC. I am your host, Regular Scott. I am here with my co-host, the comic connoisseur himself, the mighty Ozzy Killmonger. Oz, what's going on?
What is up, good people?
And you can find us on Twitter at @NE4MarvelVsDC. That's the number 4. You can email us at NE4MarvelVsDC@GoDefyLife.com. You can also download our podcast at Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, Radio Public, TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Anywhere you get your podcasts, we are there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let us know what you think. Leave a review. Email us any questions, comments. Even if you just want to tell us how wrong we were or how right we were, let us know. We're very active. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm very active on Twitter. Ozzy has an account. I don't know how active he is. Oz, how many friends are we up? Are we up followers? Are we up to now?
7.
Oh, snap. The Killmonger's getting the 10 here soon.
Killmonger is about to hit them double digits, dude.
Let's help Ozzy Killmonger get the 10 followers, guys. Come on. Let's give Oz. Tell me where to follow you at.
Accepting all bots, all Russians who want to interfere in the election this year, in 2020. I will friend anyone.
Tell everyone where to follow you at, Oz.
Hey, Regular Scott, tell the good people where to follow me at.
What? I don't know where to follow you at.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Maybe we need to solve a couple problems. Are you following me on Twitter, dude?
That's a good question.
Whoa. Are you serious or not?
I might not be. What's your name?
Yo, man. Hey, man, follow me. You can find me at Ozzy Real. And that's like at capital O, ZZIE, capital REAL. Again, at Ozzy Real, the real Ozzy Killmonger. Yo, hit me up. I've made a terrible mistake. I am following 13. I am now at 6. Okay, so I feel by the time we have our next show, my 6 is trying to be 60. Okay.
That's a big jump right there.
I'm never scared. Hey, all of our listeners, help Uncle Oz out, man. You know, like I said, and like Regular Scott said, send all your hate email, all your disagreements about Regular Scott straight up to us, dude, because I'll be the first one to agree. Okay.
What? What? Don't encourage any of that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to encourage that. I want you guys to keep following us, keep listening to us, keep sending all your disrespectful emails to Regular Scott. all your accolades to Uncle Oz. Keep those flying. It makes an old man feel good. It makes Scott feel old. It's perfect.
Word up. All right, so I got Twitter polls and I got news tidbits. Oz, where do you want to go next?
Dude, I want to save the Twitter polls. Let's do the news tidbits.
All right, let's dive into a little news tidbits here. Last week we talked about briefly, but we did speak about Ant-Man getting its trilogy. Now there are rumors that this Ant-Man movie could use the quantum realm to kind of introduce or maybe leave an Easter egg for the Fantastic Four. So
Didn't we cover this last week?
I don't know if we covered the Fantastic Four aspect of it, did we?
Okay, all right, well, good. Like, so maybe, man, I keep going. I just keep. Today I've been thinking about it. Emily Blunt would make an awesome Sue.
That has nothing to do with what I just asked you.
Actually,
I didn't ask you anything, so I guess you're right. I didn't ask you anything, but that has nothing to do with what I said.
Wow, that was so disrespectful, dude. Is Emily Blunt married to our man who is hopefully going to be Reed Richards?
Who you hope is going to be Reed Richards?
Yeah,
John Krasinski.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm confused. Why not, dude? Yeah, man.
So what do you think about the rumor?
I don't know, dude. It's too early. I get sick of rumors. Rumors don't do anything except for either get the basement boys all revved up or just like,
Rumor has it.
Yeah, I heard a rumor. Yes, I did, boy. No, I can't do it, dude. It'd be cool.
No, it wouldn't.
Why not?
So, moving on to the next set of news.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Here's
Go ahead.
So they're traveling through the quantum verse, and like in a far distance, they see the Fantastic Four in their old school Fantastic Four car that had the 4 compartments in it, and they see them, and it's like a brief kind of like that. It's like, we don't have time for this right now, and then that kind of teaser,
Okay, that's what you're going with.
Yeah, man. I'm not so much of a hater as you are. So
I'm not hating on it. I have no problem with what you said.
Okay, good, man.
I don't know where you're getting this from. I haven't said a word.
No. I've been drinking enough beer, and the beer's been talking to me, saying you've been talking behind my back, dude, and I'm listening to the beer.
Right, true that, no doubt.
The beer just said one more. Yes, sir. Oh, sorry.
Ironheart is reportedly rumored to be in the works for a series. What are your thoughts on the Ironheart character, and would you have a problem if it was not Riri?
I'm not a fan, dude.
Oh, you got to say why.
I'm not a fan of Ironheart. If she is that person, she doesn't need to piggyback off Tony Stark. And I mean, see here. Okay, here. Let me put it in a nutshell. This is my personal problem. I don't want any more of this stuff where, like, people of color, the black woman, the black man who's super smart, but has to borrow the other person's technology, has to use their technology to get them through. I want to see some. I want to see some other stuff. The best thing that ever happened to War Machine was when an alien hit Rhodey and gave him his own suit, and he was just off on his own thing.
Okay.
So I mean, that's my thing, man. I mean, it still, to me, feels really lazy to just go, oh, Ironheart, here. Okay, here, execs, name every person of color or who looks like they have a tan, and let's see if we can give them a show. DC's going to do it, Marvel's going to do it, because it's just that kind of like world right now. But there are other things that we could do.
Okay, no, I hear that. I think it's coming because I mean, I don't see the MCU going that long without Iron Man or an Iron Man-esque character.
Someone in the suit,
right? I don't see it going that long without it. So I think in the next 5 years we get at least Riri.
Or do they call Ironheart
the daughter?
Iron Man's daughter. Because she's clad her heart in iron because of the father.
Well, let me ask you that, because that is something I've thought about as well. Would that cause more outrage than good?
It would make people, it would definitely make people be like, oh, why didn't you use Riri? And then other people would be like, why would you even want to use any of it? There are other ways to go about this, man. Like, man, it's just, I struggle with it, man. God bless. It just seems like it's a very easy way when we could. You know what I would do instead of doing an Ironheart, which is awesome for Iron Man. If everybody's trying to be so woke, do the Captain America story where the first black Captain America, where they experimented on all these people, and they're like, we're going to experiment on the black people first, just black men first, just to see what's up. And the ramifications of that. Do that story as like a one shot. movie. That'd be rad. And then I'd be like, you could do any other trash you want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, it's too easy to do the Ironheart story if it's Riri. You know, for fuck's sakes, dude, do Moon Girl and Dragon Boy or Devil Dragon shit.
I think you almost have to do it, because if you don't, there is going to be this like pocket of people who are going to be like, why haven't we got this character? You know, all we have is, you know, the argument will be all we have is Shuri, even though
I know, dude.
Every female in Black Panther was represented really well. Like, you know what I mean? Like they were the stars of the movie.
And they can still cultivate Quantum or whatever, who used to be Captain Marvel. The black Captain Marvel, you know?
Right, yeah, right, yeah.
They can still cultivate that from the Captain Marvel, but it's just so bad.
Well, I mean, it's just, again, these are all, you know, I just want to say, when we talk rumors, you know, a lot of these probably turn out to not be true, but they are still good to, you know, interesting to talk about and just kind of think about what would happen.
It is always, but can I say it without being Mr. PC?
I don't know if you can.
When do we get the North Star TV series or the North Star movie?
Hopefully after we get a Midnighter movie.
God, dude.
A Midnighter movie would be dope, though.
Let me tell you something. If they really want to go balls to the wall and like get some people like start the controversy or just make a good movie, do a cool John Wick style Midnighter, but like have him with his relationship with Apollo and have him be a ass kicking gay man who's on some Batman shit and who wears the trench coat and everything. People would lose their shit, dude.
And look, let him do that, and then at the very end of the movie, you know, let him be a part of Spiral, and at the very end of the movie, be like, here's our newest agent, Grayson.
No. No. No, Dick's still a dick. He's in Bloodhaven. He's fine.
Oh, man, that's great. That is the best Midnighter, like the best version of Midnighter, or at least the most prominent version, I would assume.
Dude, Midnighter has a heart and a backup heart, dude.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I figured more people would know him from the Grayson novel than his actual run.
Really, dude?
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. That's
I feel like people know him from The Authority, dude. The Authority was sick.
Yeah, I've heard that. Actually, a few people on Twitter said that. When we get to our Twitter polls, we'll mention that.
Dude, you never read The Authority?
I don't think I have.
The Authority run was the answer to what if DC was allowed to kick ass like they're supposed to. You know? Dude, you got Jack Hawksmoor, who first people thought that aliens abducted him and did all these experiments, like changed his whole body around. But it turns out he was abducted from the future to make himself ready for the future. He's virtually immortal. He is like the king of the city. He's like, when he's in the city, he has the strength of a city. So if he's like in like Oklahoma City, he's like, okay, the vibe and energy of the city. But if he's in like New York or Beijing, he's just as powerful as all that city is. Like, can process pollution, like live in Beijing and inhale pollution like it's nothing. Oh man, dude, he's insane, dude. Jenny Sparks, the Doctor, Apollo, the Midnighter. Oh man, the Engineer. Yeah, dude. Oh, please give me a break. The
Low-Key TV series will tie into the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movie as well.
Great. Okay.
They have also come out and said that if you do not watch the Disney Plus series, that you might be lost during the movies of why certain characters are certain places.
Awesome. Disney just said, if you don't want to, Disney literally told everybody, we are trying to make more money off of you. If you don't want to be lost, then you should buy this so you can, do it. Which is like, oh my God, dude.
It's smart.
Oh, it's totally smart. Dude, man, look, man. What's it? Ani DeFranco said in a song lyric said, people used to make records as in a record of an event. Like, she said now everything is cross-marketed, dude, it's, man, the executives and the lawyers get out there and they will, yeah. Disney is like, yo, we got your childhood, son. We have your childhood. Pay $10 a month if you want to have your childhood back. I'm with it.
No, I'm with it too. Like I'm
gonna pay for my childhood.
I'm gonna pay for my childhood.
It's fine. They got me on the ropers for right now. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Let's get to the next little bit of news tidbit because you're all in on Disney Plus. I see.
Well, I mean, look. Literally, I'm gonna be like, yo, give me that month. Run through all my cartoons and all my Marvel Avengers that I want to get my son to watch the good Marvel Avengers, the animated one, and then watch that animated version that they have out there. Yeah, call it a day. Watch it for a year, and I'll be good.
All right.
You are not going to do it.
Do what?
You will not be part of the Disney Plus. You are a Disney minus person.
Well, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be part of it. I might sign up, but the Fire Stick is a very powerful weapon.
The Fire Stick is very powerful.
The next bit of news: Morbius will connect the MCU and the SUMCU, or the Sony Universe Marvel Cinematic Universe. Apparently, the rumor is that Spider-Man may show up in the Morbius movie.
Yeah, just to be like, I know y'all know this sucks having a vampire in Spider-Man, but we're gonna put Spider-Man in it so you can come to it. Man, dude, lame. Instead of walking down like Game of Thrones. And they're just going, shame. I'm going to walk around Disney just going, lame.
Next bit of news.
That was a pretty good one, you got to admit, right?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Colin Farrell has been cast as the Penguin, and Andy Serkis has been cast as Alfred in the upcoming Batman movie.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I feel like I feel like he'll do. Maybe the whole thing is maybe Andy he'll do a good job, but maybe he'll be a little bit more grittier, Alfred.
Me personally, I probably would have flipped him. I know Colin Farrell's probably a little young to be an Alfred, but he's still twice as old as Robert Pattinson, or close to it, I would assume. I think he's probably in his mid-50s. So yeah, I would have flipped it and had Colin.
Or no. I think he's probably like in his 40s.
Is he in like his late 40s? He's got to be at least in his late 40s.
Probably late 40s,
okay,
yeah.
so maybe he's not quite old enough. Okay, all right, okay. But even so, or even have him be like his personal bodyguard or something.
But he's the Penguin in this one?
He's the Penguin. So maybe, now I don't know if you've played the Telltale Batman game, but Oswald Cobblepot isn't this fat, overweight guy. He's just kind of
misfigured.
Not really. He's just an outcast. Like his family was just an outcast, and he was an outcast. But he's a pretty normal guy, pretty solid build. So maybe they're going with that type of Penguin for this storyline. Because he's not like an overweight fat guy. Like, he goes toe-to-toe in the Telltale universe with Batman.
Okay.
I mean, it is a completely different universe and rules and, you know, stuff like that as far as Batman and stuff goes. But maybe that's where they're taking their inspiration for this Penguin, unless Colin Farrell is going to go undergo a massive physical change.
No, I look forward to it. Let's see what's up.
It should be good.
Okay. No. I just watched a movie with Robert Pattinson in it where it's just him and a baby on a spaceship because all the other crew members have died.
He's a good actor.
I don't give him, dude. He gets full on props. He will do a good job as Batman, I think. I think his acting would be good. I just want to see what that script's looking like, dude.
I can't wait to get your opinion on this next one.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be great. I can't wait to see what you think about it.
I need another beer. Okay.
Do you want me to wait for you to get the beer?
No. Go ahead. I'll save it for after it.
You sure?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this just makes me I'm gonna earn my beer.
The Equalizer, an Equalizer TV show, is apparently in the works. Guess who is going to be the Equalizer?
Tyrese.
No. I'll even give you a hint. It's a female.
TV show female, huh?
Yep.
White or black?
Black.
Hardish.
Haddish?
Haddish.
No. What? Tiffany Haddish?
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah is correct.
You are. Oh, wow.
There is a
dude.
rumor going around that Queen Latifah is the front runner to star in a new Equalizer TV show.
On what venue? Like CBS
I think
or what?
it's CBS.
Shut up, dude. Dang, how did I nail that one?
Shout
that
out
was
Queen.
pretty good.
Well, I mean, it doesn't surprise me when your first guess was Tiffany Haddish.
Well, she's my go-to, man.
Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, just because, like, she's the current new sassy black woman, you know. And I'm just like, God, dude, give me a break, man. Cat Stevens had Cat Williams actually had a very funny comment about her, but he kind of went off the deep end too. But all right.
Well, Cat Williams is Cat Williams.
He got apparently. Well, I won't go into it. All right.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm guessing you're not a fan of this news.
No, dude. There aren't enough unemployed screen and script writers in Hollywood who are hanging out at Starbucks who can't write an original kind of professional hit woman script.
I guess not.
Look. So here's the thing. Y'all want to do all this, okay? You did it. Claps and accolades. You put Denzel, you put Denny in it. Denny went up there, did the Equalizer 1 and 2. Props and cool. Still some awesome action scenes that I will go back to every once in a while. I'm like, yeah, you did it, Denzel. Hit him up, Mr. Washington. You did it. You really did it. Slow clap. So once that's done, cool. Well, if you are so desperate, CBS All Access.
If it's CBS, I might be wrong. If it's CBS.
Okay, cool. If you networks Apple TV, Crunchyroll, whoever does it,
Crunchyroll,
whoever,
Pluto,
YouTube, Better Homes and Garden. I don't care. Whoever does it. Look, don't do the Equalizer. Why don't you do Queen Latifah can do it, recast her, but do the show where it's the guy who drives around in this. Oh, do Stingray. Do the shows where Stingray, where she just goes around and solves problems and just asks people for favors all the time. And that's how they pay her back. Do that show. Bring that back, you bunch of like non-original, can't think outside of the box bunch of writers, dude. Come on, man. Jeez, sorry.
It's okay.
Queen Latifah as the Equalizer with a British accent and a mirror wig. This is crazy.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that one. So
that's so. All right, it's cool, dude.
I mean, that is very like. I mean, what do you expect?
I heard a rumor too, though.
Rumor has it. I'm gonna have to get that as a soundbite and start playing that.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that they're going to bring back the Greatest American Hero, but Urkel will be playing him in it.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Shout out to Urkel.
Shout out to Urkel, I guess. All right.
Shout out to Family Matters, dude.
Actually, you know what? Shout out to Family Matters. I'm with that.
What a hardcore, complicated show, dude. The heir apparent to the Cosby Show of a black family being successful, middle class, doing their thing,
tackling issues head on. Well, we did have Fresh Prince.
Hey, dude, Fresh Prince. Family Matters, shout out, dude. Y'all can joke on Bill like he's incarcerated, but man, the Cosby Show did a lot of stuff, dude. Shout out to them shows, man, for giving Middle America
Jeffersons.
a taste, dude. Giving Middle America a taste.
You're not a Jeffersons guy?
I am, but I'm a Jefferson guy. Good times too, but Good Times kind of like made people think that's what we're all about and stuff.
Right. True. That.
No, but I'm about some normal shit, dude. I don't want to see no black billionaires and millionaires on a high rise, in the sky.
Can I counter you just on that point as far as like Fresh Prince goes? I think it was good to show a rich black successful man and woman. Like,
no, dude.
I thought that. I liked.
I think you're totally correct. I was talking about the Jeffersons about that kind of thing.
Right. True that.
I know. When it comes to that, now, look, I consider the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air like his uncle being a lawyer, being a high class judge. Yo, sorry, pardon me. Let me tell you the truth here. His uncle being a high class, like a high power, like judge and everything. Yo, in the rest of the world, he's still middle class. He still can get pulled over by the cops. He'll have to
go through it before he can get out of it.
Yeah, man, they will still pull him over until they like get his card and be like, "Oh, Your Honor," So like those shows, like the Family Matters, they all kind of gave people a taste of like, oh, normalcy. Because like I won't even say 227, or that kind of thing. Because people always like a lot of people see us as either super religious, praising God all the time, which is fine, or they see us like living in the hood, which is like fine too. But they never get a chance to see us like middle America folk, like just struggling, trying to just like doing our thing, dude.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
And there's a reason for it, dude. Whenever we have a middle America, it gets destroyed, dude. I encourage everyone to read up on your history about Tulsa, Oklahoma, to read up about Rosewood, where Trayvon Martin was from. That was an all black township too, man. I said it before, but like way back in the day. But like read up on those histories, man. Like it's crazy. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Let's. We got.
Was I on a tangent? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Actually, those are the
What,
type of
was it really okay?
yeah, because those are the type of tangents that are actually kind of very educational and stuff that we genuinely should.
I get.
But let's get ready to take a commercial break because we do got a packed show. I want to hit all these Twitter polls. I want to make sure I go through a lot of the comments because there were a good amount of comments. I appreciate everyone participating in those, and then I want to get to these castings because I'm really excited.
Hey, I got 3 quick ones for the casting, so we can take our time with Twitter polls. Dude, you know, mine are easy, bro.
Okay, well, I got a full call sheet, so you know what I mean.
What?
Oh yeah, I got a full call sheet for Star Wars. There's a lot of main characters in Star Wars. There's not like 2 main characters. You got to cast Luke, Leia, Han.
You fucking cast R2-D2, dude. You went deep like that.
Hey, I did cast C-3PO.
Wow, dude.
Emperor Palpatine.
As my iWatch?
Lando.
Okay.
I did cast all of them. So yeah, you better. I think you need to go back to the drawing board on yours. You might have to add a couple.
No,
more
I
names
do all
to it.
my Highlander involve.
It involves Duncan MacLeod, right? True that. All right, and listen, Yosh, I got it right this week. Check it out. We'll be right back.
Hey, Siri,
Hey, how may I help you?
play the Relationship Status Podcast.
Playing the Relationship Status Podcast.
You know, I would ask him, like, what are you doing? You know, where are you going with this? What are you trying? And he really didn't have, like, a real answer.
Okay.
So I didn't feel like we were going to be compatible later on down the line.
I think that goes back to something I've often heard and think myself, that men date women thinking they're never going to change, and women date men
Thinking that they are.
thinking that they can change them.
Relationship Status. New episode every Monday at 12 noon on Defy Life Network.
And we are back. Make sure you are checking out the Relationship Status Podcast. Shout out to Yosh. I'm pretty sure I got it right this week.
Doubtful, but I like your optimism. That's always encouraging, man.
Well, definitely check them out. They're a part of the Defy Life Podcast Network. There's a whole lot of other great podcasts on there. There's the Defy Life Podcast. There's Black Gumbo. We got a whole lot to offer. And we have a new podcast coming soon from our good friends Money and West Coast Jay. And they will be
Which is exciting.
Yes, and they will be on the show soon to talk about it and promote it. We'll have them on in the next few weeks. So look forward to that. All right.
Definitely look forward to that.
Let's get to our Twitter polls. You know I love a good Twitter poll. So last week we talked about the Arrowverse and we had a little Batwoman rant. So I asked, which Arrowverse...
Yeah, dude, and sorry for the rant. So
okay, which Arrowverse show has been the best so far? And if not listed, comment. So just in case someone did think Supergirl or Black Lightning, or I'm sorry, someone think Black Lightning or Legends of Tomorrow were the best, you had your opportunity. Your 4 choices were Arrow, The Flash, Batwoman, and Supergirl. And with over 100 votes, Oz, who do you think won?
Arrow.
Arrow with 41%. Second place with 36% was The Flash. Who do you think came in last between the females, the ladies?
Oh, I would definitely say that Supergirl was third, Batwoman was last.
Supergirl was last with 8%,
Wow.
and Batwoman had 15%.
Okay.
Looking at the comments. JVD of the Villains Demand, at Villains Demand, said The Flash, and I've only watched the first season. Most of the first 3 seasons of Arrow I didn't care for at all. Not sure if it's changed since then, but my issue is that CW drama all over everything.
Oh, dude, so correct. So correct.
Burton Coit at Burton the...
Hey, can I make a comment about that real quick?
You're going to.
Look, man, I'm gonna make it anyway. Y'all all know, every single one of you all know, that if you had a friend like Oliver Queen on the CW Green Arrow, you'd be like, yo, man, I don't feel like hanging out with you, dude. You would make excuses not to hang out with that cat. He'd be like, yo, man, I'm really feeling down, melodramatic. You want to go grab a burger? And you're like, nah, dude, I think I'm dyeing my hair today. You make reasons, dude, because you'd be like, yo, what's wrong with you, man? You're rich, talented, good looking. What's wrong? Yeah, man. Yeah. Y'all all know. You'd be like, yeah, man, I don't like hanging out with that cat, dude.
Burton Coit said, honestly, it's always been Flash for me. But this season, Arrow is hitting me in the feels, and I'm digging it a lot. Blurred Comics Podcast said, I haven't seen any of these yet. I know I should at least check out Batwoman. I replied, no, you're not missing anything with Batwoman, but definitely check out the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover. Jason685 at Jason685 Plays said, Arrow easily. Ricky Bell Jr. says Supergirl is my favorite.
Wow.
But The Flash has been the best.
Hey, The Flash has been kind of like the staple of the CW. I know Green Arrow was there first, but The Flash was like, wow, yeah.
Both Flash and Arrow, they are my favorite shows from David Kozlov, hashtag Crisis on Infinite Earths. On to the next poll. What DC character would you like to see get a TV show next? If not listed, comment who. And this poll got over 50 votes. And this is in wake of the Green Lantern TV show being announced. Oz, your choices were Tim Drake, The Question, Natasha Irons, or Other. Oz, who do you think won this poll?
Who gets a TV show next?
Yes. Who would you like to see get a TV show next?
The Question would be cool.
Who do you think won the poll?
I know. I'm saying who would be cool, dude. Who's the fourth person after The Question? Natasha Irons and Tim Drake?
Other.
Oh, well, there you go.
You think Other won?
I feel like Tim Drake won Question number 2, Other number 4, and Natasha number 3. Natasha probably got number 4.
With over 55% of the vote, The Question.
Yeah.
Tim Drake was second with 30%. Other was 13%. And poor Natasha Irons was 2%. Let me tell y'all something about Natasha Irons. DC wants their kind of, I don't want to say answer because there's nothing they can do to answer the scale of a Wakanda. But if you want your answer to your genius black young woman who can do anything she wants as far as her technology and whatnot and has a superhero lineage, Natasha Irons is just waiting to be given an opportunity on the small screen.
No, that's legit. And then, hey, man, you could do I forget the area, but the area that's in Krypton. If you want to make a Wakanda style area,
yeah, like the one you were talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Or when we were off air. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, no, I know. No. Yeah, we had a very lively discussion off air. But look, dude, The Question will be a great one to do.
Well, that is the one that won. I was more so speaking about Natasha just because she got 2% of the vote. I feel like
people don't know. They don't know who she is.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't think people know who she is or
They're
what
like,
she's about.
Isn't she? She's the niece of John Henry. Wait, doesn't she?
I don't even think they're putting that together.
Nope, they don't. They have
Not
zero
casual.
clue.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead.
As far as The Question, Oz, why do you like The Question as a TV show?
Just because he could be a saner, tamer. That's bullshit. A saner, tamer Rorschach to the DC universe, and still a gritty detective who doesn't always have to win every battle. He like there's been times when he's like been beaten to a pulp, but he still like wants to find answers. And he can delve into the realms of regular cases, meta human cases, and even the supernatural. That would be a cool little thing to see him break out the DC universe and like see him like, oh cool, I'm gonna find your lost child, you know, or cool, I'm gonna find this person who found out your secret identity for a superhero, or even like we're battling demons. Like he's got a lot of potential to cross over everything.
Yeah, no, I think the question would be cool. I think he'd be an easy TV show to type do, and I think you could also bring in some smaller level heroes and villains, you know, as far as your kind of hero or villain of the week type thing to kind of keep it interesting. And you could even mix in some bigger names as well. I'm still on the Natasha Irons bandwagon. I just think she would be I think she would be very different from what they have right now. And I think, you know what I mean? And I think she's something and someone that people could connect to. You could play with the history of Steel. You know what I mean? With her,
cultivate her, dude.
I really think she is something waiting to kind of be unleashed. I think she could be big, as far as like a TV show or something like that goes.
No. I see her. If you want to go with her being able to turn super huge and giant, I see her being awesome and animated. Then, you know, like there's potential for her to do whatever.
Yeah, no, I agree. If you definitely go look up Natasha Irons and see what she's all about. Like I think you will be genuinely surprised at what she can do and what she will bring to the table. And the question would be a good one too. I think Tim Drake would be a good one.
Yeah. I just feel like with Natasha, you could incorporate her, and then you could bring in the next generation of superheroes who are like the offspring, making sure you give Black Lightning's kids like a throw at it too. You know, it could be really cool.
Yeah, I agree. Our good friends at Black Mass commented on the post, and they said that Hawkman definitely deserves a TV show more than any of those people. We don't count his half season in Legends of Tomorrow.
No. That's a really good one too.
Let's talk Brute Nelson. Said Brute Nelson at Brute the Baddie. He said Brute Nelson.
He said Brute Nelson.
That's who he would like to see get a TV show next.
Brute Nelson?
Yes.
Who the hell is Brute Nelson?
Well, his name is Let's Talk Brute Nelson, so he is all about Brute Nelson. Shout out to Let's Talk Brute Nelson.
Oh, okay. Sorry, man. I was drinking my beer. So he's saying he deserves his own TV show.
Right, Brute Nelson. Not himself. Not him. Like he's not him, but like he's saying the character Brute Nelson. Conway Kal-El at Zig Nag Speaks said Curran Walters, Jason Todd from Titans.
Like Red Hood style?
He didn't say.
Huh.
Next poll. This one will be quick. Which assassin group would win in a battle? Marvel's The Hand or DC's League of Shadows? This question came up because I saw someone ask who would win in a fight, Elektra or Talia al Ghul. So
God. Was there really a question about that?
So who do you think who would win in the fight, Oz? Elektra or Talia?
Elektra would stomp the shit out of her, dude.
All right, so who wins, Marvel's The Hand or DC League of Shadows?
And in that same vein, I ain't talking no DC animated where this weird thing called Deathstroke is also part of it. No. I'm talking just straight up the League of Shadows. Man, give me a break, dude. The hand would win.
So with over 50% of the vote, with over 75% of the vote, DC League of Shadows wins the poll.
Over
50 votes were cast.
The League of Shadows are mainly humans. The Hand are ninjas, are trained ninjas, and they also are demons too. Like on some like they don't have spears and stuff like that. And with the I don't think people really know the history of the hand. And with the hand, you're getting all of these other like otherworldly like. Oh yeah, dude, the hand is scary.
Speaking of that, our Burton Coit, who also commented on the last poll, said, I'm sorry, JVD of the villain. Burton Coit also said, I don't know why, but other than when Daredevil took over for a while, the hand is a bunch of pussies, minus Elektra. Shout out to Burton Coit. JVD of the villain's demand said, the League has a leader who calls himself the head of the demon, but the hand actually works with real demons. I'll side with them.
Genius. Thank you.
Next poll.
Wait. No. Let's get back to that a little bit.
What?
So, like, Ra's al Ghul has a Lazarus pit. He's like, I'm the only person that's allowed to be resurrected. Maybe my daughter, too. The hand has a ceremony where they resurrect whoever they want to resurrect, including Elektra.
Well, 75% of our audience disagrees with you. So
yeah, I think 75% of the audience doesn't really have a clear history of the League, and we have the smartest listeners too, by the way. But they just don't have a clear.
Backhanded compliment before you insult them.
No, dude. I think they would do very well to do, as our smart listeners do, a little more research.
Okay. Got it. All right, next poll. What Marvel character would you like to see get a TV show next? Their choices are, this had over 100 votes, Gambit, The Century, New Warriors, or other.
I like the New Warriors. The New Warriors to me would have always made a really cool animated weekly show.
So is that your vote to who won the poll?
Can I tell you how I feel first?
No, because I want to get through the poll first, then I get your opinion.
Who number one? Who they would all love to see? Name the first two again.
Gambit, Century, New Warriors, or other.
And I think the poll went Gambit, Century, other, New Warriors.
With over 45% of the vote, Gambit wins.
Mm-hmm.
In second, or tied for second actually, was Other and New Warriors.
Ah, interesting.
And in last was Century.
That's funny.
Now, Oz, tell me what you think.
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like it anymore.
Good. All right.
Hey, well, actually, what I do feel though, I just got my second win. Thank you. Now, like I said, New Warriors would make a great but the only way I feel like you're going to do New Warriors is if you do it in a comedy kind of thing, which would be bad. But the Century has potential to be really cool. Just him dealing with his like other psyche and mental illness. But yeah, it's cool.
Geek Philosophy at Geek Philosophy Q said that I think Marvel should start laying the groundwork and start a show around Riri Williams, a.k.a. Ironheart, speaking to what we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy at Tomius, Tomiouss, said Nebula. Geek Nerd Tangent at Geek Nerd Tangent said Spider-Man. DIY Therapy at DY Therapy said Daredevil, but he has to deal with Spider-Man. Which, in all honesty, you could do a Disney Plus show about Daredevil doing all that while he's trying to work on Spider-Man's case leading up to the movie, since that's what they're doing anyway. So that could work. Glenn McGregor at MACA1 Kenobi, Kanobi, said, personally, I think the Hulk would be a good character to work with simply because of the directions they could take, but for something totally fresh and new, I'd go with Fantastic Four, a nice bit of sci-fi mixed with a family feel, or use a villain and their journey to the darker side.
No, I love the family feel portion of the Fantastic Four with like them going on adventures, you know.
Connor Andrews at BTHT Wiggy said the Young Avengers. Robert Ferry at Wicked Steel said, give me a X-23, a.k.a. Laura Kinney / all new Wolverine.
Yeah, okay.
Me personally, I say Gambit because I think the Thieves Guild could be a lot of fun and could be something completely separate from the X-Men universe if they wanted to do it that way, and that way you could have a lot of freedom with it.
Oh no, that sounds awesome. Like the Assassin Guild, the Thieves Guild, yeah.
Yeah, all that. Like I think all that could be. I mean, you could use so much of that. Mr. Sinister could be a great villain for that. You could have Mystique in there so easily, like characters like that, Nightcrawler, Kitty Pryde, all those would fit so seamless into a TV show with like that.
Man, see, I would have liked to see Gambit on like a Netflix kind of thing, like they did with.
Yeah,
that would have been kind of cool, man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
No, I like that too, or even like a Hulu Plus would work.
Yeah, man, come on.
So I'm surprised Sentry didn't get more.
I think people don't really have a clear understanding of who the Sentry is,
or the Void. Then I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So
or how the Hulk used to be like a pet for the Sentry because the Void used to wreck him every time.
Yeah, that's true. You see, that would be. I don't think we're ready for that on the live action. I don't think we're quite ready for that. So that's it for the Twitter polls. I actually just got a text from West Coast Jay talking about a question he wanted to send in for the show, but he wasn't sure you'd be able to answer it.
West Coast Jay, we always look forward to it. Let's do it.
Well, I have the question right here. So using the Marvel Universe, Oz, let's see if you can answer this. Who would your quarterback be?
Wow. For what team? For just my quarterback?
If you were starting a football team and you had to pick a quarterback from the Marvel Universe, who would it be?
Oh, but come on, dude. It would be Bullseye.
As your quarterback?
To be able to, here, I'm going to tell you like this. And this may not make any sense to you all, but I'm going to tell you. It would either be Bullseye or Cyclops. Now, let me tell you why it's Cyclops. Cyclops, Cyclops.
There you go.
Cyclops. That's what I thought I was saying. Cyclops. It's the beer. Cyclops is like, mutant power is obviously the ruby red fucking blast. But his secondary mutant power, which goes along with the ruby blast, is he's an amazing super tactician. Like he can figure out the angles, figure out what works best to get the game through and to win. And he is definitely a winner, dude. So I would put down like either I was saying Bullseye because he could like nail that 60-yard pass without a blink in the wind.
I like that. So I'll help you out a little bit. Bullseye be your quarterback, so you would have Cyclops be your head coach.
Well, Cyclops would definitely be my
offensive coordinator.
He would definitely be my head coach because the head coach deals with the defense and offense, right?
Yes. Yeah, he kind of.
Yeah, so he would be my head coach. Here, I would put it this way. Captain America would be my head coach. Cyclops would be my offensive coach. I would still have Bullseye be my quarterback because he can nail anything. I would then have Man, I feel like I would want to have the Taskmaster be my running back because he could just like outmaneuver anybody and look at what the other team's doing and mimic their stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, look at you, Oz. Wasn't expecting you to give me a full roster. All right, give me a wide receiver and I'll be so excited. Give me a wide. Who is Bullseye throwing the ball to? Who's your playmaker?
Hold on. Let me think. Well, look.
I'm impressed.
Well, don't be impressed. Like, here, this will make no sense. But I'm going to say, on a strictly, like, can handle it, I want my wide receiver to be the winter soldier. And I say it only because of this. If Bullseye is throwing from the 10-yard line straight into straight to the 90, whatever, the Winter Soldier will be able to catch anything he throws with that mechanical, like cyborg arm of his, and he's got the tacticalness of Captain America, so he can run, do all the things he need to do to outmaneuver. That's a winning team, dude. Don't even get me started on my defensive line, man. So
I love it. Hey, that was great.
Hey, yo, Regular Scott, don't you forget, man, Uncle Oz is still full of surprises, man, okay?
That was great.
Hey, that's for West Coast J, dude. That's a little warm-up for when we get you boys here on the podcast, okay?
Wow, that is fantastic. What an answer, man. Oz. What an answer.
Yo, man, press rewind if I haven't blown your mind. Okay?
All right, so I guess I need to kind of come the same way. So my head coach is going to be – you went with Cyclops, and he was actually going to be
Hey, you cannot say Professor X who can read minds.
No telepath.
Because that's like having your boys who are getting all the tapes of the other teams and stuff, All
right, well, no, I won't do that. So my head coach is going to be Reed Richards.
That's smart.
I need somebody who can, draw up the best plays, has the game plan, the schemes. Cyclops is a great choice. Captain America was going to be a candidate as far as my head coach goes, but I think I might put him on the field instead. When I think of my quarterback, I need somebody who I know will lead the team on the field and can kind of be the coach on the field. Captain America is going to be my quarterback.
You mean Tom Brady, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
My running back. Now this is going to surprise probably you because you've heard how I've spoken about this character. My running back is going to be Captain Marvel.
What, dude, man? Like, OPG, way to go!
Listen, but I need somebody who can break some tackles and get me a first down when or if I need to throw a short screen, they can run it up the field. I gotta go.
Hey, shout out to the Nerd Cantina for this one. You want Captain Marvel? You want someone instead of flying over everyone, just to run straight through everyone, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah.
My wide receiver is going to be Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Because between his web and just his spider sense, he's going to be able to go get anything he needs to.
No. I think the spider sense is really good. Keep going.
Who else did you pick? That was my wide receiver. Captain Marvel's my running back. Captain America is my quarterback.
I'm surprised you didn't because I would put him on my team too, dude. I'm surprised we didn't say Daredevil because Daredevil is pretty lethal too.
He is, but I couldn't pick Daredevil over Spider-Man.
Yeah, but his radar sense, the Spidey sense is cool if you feel like you're about to get tackled, but the radar sense gives you like a 3D image of everything that's happening, and you're seeing the ball go. You're seeing all these things that everybody else isn't seeing. Here's
my thing. Who would I pick him over?
Yeah, Yeah, he'd have to be my second string, but that's okay.
No, he would be my. See, I would have Spider-Man as my outside receiver, kind of go for the long balls. Daredevil would be my slot receiver because of the sonar. He knows the small gaps to get into. You know what I mean? That can kind of give me 10 yards here, 5 yards here. And Daredevil's a scrapper. He's used to kind of getting beat up a little bit and getting back up and throwing his own punches. He doesn't stay down. That's what you need out of your slot.
See, I would put Puck as my dude for that guy, because Puck just knows he's Wolverine minus the adamantium and the claws. He just will. He'll give him the ball and he'll run through lines. All
right, hey, let's keep this going a little bit. So who are you putting on defense? Who's your defensive cap? Just your defensive captain. Because I got mine. I just hope you don't pick him.
Okay, so defensive captain?
Yeah, I got mine.
Like my defensive coordinator, right? My guy runs it.
Yeah, your defensive coordinator.
Man, this is on the spot, man.
This is all on the spot. I just got the text.
Yeah, this is on. This is on the spot. You know I don't do this, dude. So here,
and it's sports. We're having a sports conversation.
I know. Hey, I'm money. West Coast, y'all wait, dude. I'm coming with my game. I'm being prepared, man. I'm doing my research, dude. All right. So defensive captain, coordinator, whatever. Oh man. I see. I still want to. I already said Taskmaster, but dude. All right. Is it Marvel or anyone?
We're just gonna stick with Marvel because that's what we've been doing.
Okay, yeah. Let's stick with Marvel. That's appropriate. Hold tight, dude. Just give me a second here. That's tough, dude.
So I'll give you.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I will put Wolverine because Wolverine knows every tactical angle, whatever, and so I think he could get.
He's not the defensive coordinator. He's your defensive leader. On the
field. I know, man, but I feel like he would. I feel like he would know. But okay, all right, okay.
I mean, which one are you picking, or is he both? Is he doing both? Is he
okay.
Defense too?
He can't do both. I know. So hold on. I need a smart guy who can read the angles. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. I was stalling, and I apologize, Regular Scott, but that's what Uncle Oz does. My defensive coordinator would be Karnak. Thank you.
Karnak is good.
Dude, I have destroyed you. I have busted you up. You're done. You are done.
Why am I done?
You have nothing. Who's your defensive coordinator, dude?
My defensive coordinator.
You have nothing, dude. Karnak just saw the holes in everything you just said.
But Karnak has But Karnak can only do that if they're fighting him. He can't see it for other people.
Oh no. That is absolutely not true. Karnak, his ability allows him to see the flaw in everything. That's why he's that's why he was the bummer in Earth X. He fucked everything up in Earth X, dude. He sees, and that's why he's good to have on your side, because he will tell you the truth. He will see the flaw in everything you do. You need that. But you also need the person who can see the flaw in what the others will do too. So he's working out. Karnak is working hand in hand with my guys. It's going, okay, cool. This is the flaw that we're dealing with, and this is the flaw that they're dealing with. Boom. You're done, dude. Just give me the game, man. You shouldn't have bet all that money, man. You shouldn't have bet all that. I know it's at 4-1 odds, but that's a sucker's play, dude.
Well, he's not like exactly. It's not like he's the smartest character in the MCU or anything.
Don't need to be the smartest character. When we get down with some football, when we get down with the old pigskin, son, okay? Well, that's what we're talking about.
I'm taking Shuri as my defensive coordinator.
Great. What is she gonna do? Make some soundproof sneakers? Give the vibranium football? What?
She knows how to defend a huge tech army that would make her know where to put people, when to attack, when not to attack, when to sag off, when to press, when to send 8 in the box, when to back off, when to only blitz 2, when to send the safeties. She knows when to do all that. I'm talking foreign language to you right now.
No, cool, man. Hey, are we allowed to have cheerleaders on our team?
Nah, no cheerleaders.
All right, cool. Because if we can have cheerleaders, I only want one person as my cheerleader, and that's Black Bolt, and I've won the game, dude.
What? Is that what we're doing? Because if that's what we're doing, my cheerleader is going to be Scarlet Witch.
Oh,
I win the game.
Oh, that was deep. That was awesome.
I win the game.
And,
if we want to do that.
And Scarlet Witch, she says 3 words. She says, "No more opponents."
Yeah. No, first we're going to get rid of Karnak. No more Karnak.
Dude, and it has wiped Karnak off the face of existence. My team is in disarray going, hey, do you remember what Karnak is? Like, no, who's Karnak, dude?
Right.
You know? Oh, dude. That's evil.
And then I got Legion on my bench.
Wow. Dude, you have a whole other football team on your bench, dude.
No telepaths.
Wow, dude. Dang. All right, well, good. I got the green and red Hulk, dude, in my defensive line.
I'm surprised we didn't pick. Well, I'm surprised we didn't pick the Hulk. Wolverine was going to be my choice for my fullback.
Well, for my defensive line, I was definitely going to be Hulk because Hulk smash. That's what you just want him to do.
Yeah, for me, it would have been Hulk, Thing, Juggernaut, and Colossus.
Oh, God, you're bad, dude. That's ridiculous.
That'd have been my defensive line.
Oh, cool. Mine would have been Sentry.
That's good.
You're like, okay, well, that. Oh, hey, yo, regular Sky, check this. My defensive line would be Blue Marvel, Sentry, dude. Oh, Gladiator from Imperial Guard. Luke Cage. Yeah, there you go. Right. Dude, I have Sentry, Gladiator. I have Sentry, Gladiator, and Black and Blue Marvel. Come on, dude. With Thor and Hercules.
All of them are not on the defensive line. You can't have all of them on the defensive line.
Dude, really?
Yeah, really. What do you mean? How many people you think could be on the line? Unless you're bringing all the linebackers up too.
I can't have 5 people on the defensive line.
Is this an all-out blitz?
Dude, can I? Dude, now if my 5 people do an all-out blitz, son, it is literally a blitz.
Yeah, but I got Captain Marvel in the backfield, so we'll just throw a short screen. No, yes. What do you mean? There's no Karnak, dude, so you don't have a defensive scheme.
Look, man. Captain Marvel is awesome. I just said I have Blue Marvel.
I heard exactly what you said.
Dude, all right.
Look, now I got you started on a sports conversation. I can't get you.
But I have to ask you a very serious question, though. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
It's truly, and I'm just being serious here, just for 1 second. Truly, is all of this, our dream teams, worth the destruction of the earth? Because that's what will happen, dude.
Yes.
The massacre of the people watching the game, dude. The stadiums will be destroyed. There's continents that will be just leveled. Man, is it really worth it, dude?
Yeah, it is. All right, let's get to our movie. West Coast Jay, shout out to you for that question on the spot. We got Oz to talk sports for about 30 minutes there. Well, maybe about 20, 25.
Hey, West Coast Jay, looking forward to when you guys are on the show. Hey, man, I'm telling you, watch out, dude. You're just saying, man. You want to talk about curling? I know about curling, too. Let's go.
You don't know about curling.
Dude, I used to have a curly kid, dude. Wait, sorry, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
In a galaxy far, far away.
All right, so let's get to our movies. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
No, dude, I got 3 and I'm good. So you do yours, man. You do you.
All right, so I got a call sheet. I'm doing Star Wars. Luke Skywalker. I told you there will be some race swapping going on. Luke Skywalker will be played by John David Washington.
Who's that?
Denzel Washington's son.
Jesus. Why?
Because he's a really good actor, and I think he would be
He ain't no baby face, dude. He ain't no fresh face guy. Come on, dude.
Yeah, he is a fresh face. You don't even know who he is.
Michael B. Jordan should play Luke Skywalker.
Michael B. Jordan can't play everything.
I don't know him to play everything because he certainly ain't gonna play Lando.
No,
he could play a Hans. He could play a
He's
Hans.
not. No, he's not. This is my casting. You didn't pick Star Wars. You had the opportunity to pick Star Wars, buddy.
I would not have picked Star Wars. Sorry,
I know you would have picked Star Trek. Leia. Now Leia, I'm a little stuck on. I'm stuck between Tessa.
Haddish? Really?
No Haddish. Tessa, Zoe, or Zendaya for Leia. Because Luke and Leia.
Those are all good too, dude.
I'm leaning towards Zoe, but I don't want to, just do Zoe because she's the hot one right now. So I might lean a little bit more towards Tessa. I really like her. I think she's great. Tessa Thompson. So she would probably be my Leia. My Han will be Tom Holland.
Are you insane?
A little bit, but I think it would work.
God, dude, man.
Tom Holland is my Han.
No.
My Darth Vader.
So here's the thing. I'm going to interrupt because that's what I do. We wouldn't have a show if I didn't interrupt. And I'm only interrupting just to save you a little bit of misery. You should put Tom Holland as Luke Skywalker, dude, and put your boy as Han.
No, I don't want to do that because I don't want an interracial brother and sister. I want a black brother and sister.
That called it.
My Darth Vader.
Thompson babyface, man.
Will be John David Washington's father, Denzel
Robert
Washington.
Patterson as your Darth Vader. Are you insane? Is that what you just said?
Denzel Washington will be Darth Vader.
What?
That is correct. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mark Hamill.
No. He will be played by Ewan McGregor. I think he is Obi-Wan, so he would be my Obi-Wan.
What the hell? Okay.
Lando would be Yaha.
Who's Yaha?
The guy from, he's Black Manta.
Oh, okay.
He would be my Lando.
Man, I really like your listing because when that movie would be made, there would be no other movies afterwards because it would not even break a weekend box office record.
C-3PO would be James Corden. You don't know
James
who that is?
Corden? The dude who does the karaoke in the cars?
Yeah. He would be my C-3PO. Emperor Palpatine.
What the fuck?
Emperor Palpatine would be William Dafoe.
Okay. I thought you were going to say... No, that's good. I thought you were going to say... oh, dude, I forget his name now. Shoot. Oh, well, that's actually good. Good. That. Thank you. That made me think of my other guy. Go ahead.
No, that's it. That's all. That's everyone. That's all the main characters from the original trilogy.
All right, you want me to do mine?
Not particularly, but
I'm doing the Highlander for one, and I'm making it very simple. I would like to see. Russell Crowe as the evil I would like to see Russell Crowe as the Sean Connery character, Juan Ramirez. I would love to see a what's your boy's name? Who was Professor X in the new X-Men?
James McAvoy.
James McAvoy as a Connor McLeod, as a bad Kurgan, the bad guy Kurgan. I would like to see on some your boy. What's your boy's name for who's Bane?
Tom Hardy.
Yes.
So let me get this straight. You got a problem with me picking John David Washington as Luke Skywalker, but you've got James McAvoy as your Highlander, as Duncan MacLeod.
Oh, absolutely. He can play the dude who's transitioned and lived for years. Oh yeah, dude.
And John David Washington can't do what Mark Hamill did.
Tom Holland can be a Luke Skywalker. You just don't want to do it.
I know I don't want to do it because I think Tom Holland would be a great Han Solo.
No, Tom Holland, Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, he would be a great
dude,
Han Solo.
No. He's not smart aleck and quirky and just like
what? What is Spider-Man?
No, dude.
What do you mean? What is Spider-Man?
Han Solo doesn't wear a pocket protector, dude.
But what you telling me? Spider-Man isn't smart aleck and doesn't.
Han Solo is sexy and charming and witty.
Oz, you are naming traits Tom Holland has.
Tom Holland is just quirky and nerdy and boyish, dude.
No, I disagree. I think a lot of women think Tom Holland is sexy and attractive.
Yes, as in like the boy next door. The little boy they like to corrupt until they figure out, oh my God, you're 30 years old. You look like a little boy. This is weird.
Maybe that's how you think of him, but I don't think that's how the women think of him.
You know what? You got a good point. I don't know how women think. You probably have a lot more insight into that. Being a woman.
Well, I speak to my wife, so we have I ask her what she thinks about certain people, and she'll tell me.
No. Like there's much different. You saying, "Hey, honey, how do you think I would be if I was a woman?" That's different from like saying, "What's your perspective on stuff?"
Well, yeah, I'll ask her like, "What does she think of Tom Holland?" And she'll be like, "Hey, he's a good-looking guy." She doesn't say that he's a good-looking kid. She says that he's a good-looking guy. She doesn't say anything about him being a kid.
Sex appeal.
Hold on. I don't think most people use the term sex appeal in a normal conversation.
Oh, I ask my wife all the time, like, who's the hottest person that she knows, and every answer is always me. So I don't know what you're getting from your answers, dude.
So again, the term sex appeal is not brought up.
Dude.
Because that's what you just said.
Yo, call me a banana because, son, I got sex appeal, son. Oh, wait, sorry.
What?
I was trying to make a funny joke. Call me a banana. Yeah, get it? Because I got sex appeal. All right. Obviously, I don't have a stand-up routine. But but can we just be serious? Tom Holland is not he's if women find him attractive, I'll ask. I'll definitely take a poll this week. If women find him attractive, they're like, oh yeah, like he's like the guy.
You got to remember, you're asking.
The guy I want to corrupt.
You're asking 50-year-old women.
Damn, dude.
Shots fired.
Well, shots fired is indeed, dude. Han Solo is older than Luke, buddy.
Yeah, but he doesn't he can be young.
Oh,
how old do you think John David Washington? What do you think the age difference is between those two?
John David is in his 30s, right?
How old do you think Tom Holland is?
24.
Like, are you asking me, or are you?
I'm not the president of his fan club like you are. So I'm asking you, Prez. How old is Tom Holland?
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, you should know this since you're the freaking treasurer and the president. I'm surprised. Careful.
I'm not the treasurer. I'm not getting no money for it.
Right, but you did not deny being the president of his fan club.
I'm not the president either. I'm not getting paid for that. He's 23.
Okay, so Uncle Oz was off by a year. Now, how old is your other boy?
How old did you say he was?
Like 30, 28.
He is 35.
Okay, you want an old-ass Luke Skywalker with a young-ass Han Solo. It don't make no sense, dude.
I think that would work well. Like, Han Solo is the reckless one anyway, so it would make more sense for him to be the younger one.
He's not reckless. He just doesn't give a fuck because he's been hurt by the system for so long.
That's reckless. Just because you don't care doesn't mean it's not reckless.
Man,
Am I wrong though? Just because you don't care.
No. But I'm just saying. Think about what you're saying, dude. You got Luke Skywalker coming to meet Han Solo in a walker at the bar, and he meets Han Solo and Chewie, and the first thing he does is give Han Solo a baby bib. What? Dude, that don't make no sense, dude.
Yeah, but I like that, man. I think Tom Holland would be a great Han Solo. They were already looking at him to be the guy. What's the character from the Uncharted video games?
They were looking for him to be the Equalizer?
Nathan Drake? Is that his name? Nathan Drake?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, sure.
Well, yeah. And he...
Dude, come on, man.
And I can't believe you would say that he doesn't have, like, the qualities of a Han Solo. Like, I don't know what more you could ask for to have the qualities of him. He's charming, like you said. He's witty.
No, dude, and then he's got to have a relationship with Leia? Oh, dude, no.
I don't have a problem with it. And if I need to, I'll make Leia Zendaya. And they just won't be twins. Like, we can change the story. We're recasting.
Apparently, we need to change the story, man. In a galaxy far, far away.
All right, well, Luke Skywalker, go ahead. You said you had 3 movies, so what are your other two?
Luke Skywalker was trying to get his AARP. Good God, man.
He's 30 years younger than you, and you're talking about he's trying to get his AARP.
Dude, he is not 30 years younger than I am.
John David Washington is 30 years younger than you. All right, what's your next movie?
Dude, that was I. By the way, you should go back to school and redo your math, my friend. My next movie is going to be The Adventures of Remo Williams, and I will replace my dude with Bruce Willis.
Okay, next movie.
No, your turn.
Oh, I only had one.
Wait a minute. Wait. You told me you had a list of at least 10 on our call today, dude.
Is that what I
said? Had... Oh, that is what you said. And you had me sweating to make sure I could come up with at least 2, and you only have 1?
No.
And the one...
I did say that about the 2.
And the one was that horrible, dude? Really?
Oh man. Well, listen, your 2 have been less than my 1. So
no. My 2 have been simplistic, as in like less words, yes, speaks volumes over. Dude, you got Luke Skywalker coming in with a king, and you got Han Solo, who still hasn't been potty trained yet. That's crazy.
You're talking like these dudes are like in their teens. These are grown men you were talking about not being potty trained.
One of them is a grown man, yes.
Tom Holland is a grown man.
Man,
what do you mean?
Dude, listen to me.
I'm
with it, dude. I'm with it. I'll get drunk with him at the bar. I will let him buy me drinks. I will buy him drinks. You know, if someone says, hey, he ain't allowed to smoke cigarettes, I'll be like, he's allowed to vape and smoke cigarettes. He's way older than that. But when it comes to that cat being Han Solo, what? Anyway, Indiana Jones. Here's my pick. I would put, and I'm going to say it, he's going to get another run. Your boy, Professor X, would be Indiana Jones. You like that, don't you?
Nah, I don't like that one at all.
Or I would turn Indiana Jones into some really crazy shit and put either Will Smith, beloved Will Smith, or Chewie in that role and call it a day.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I got another one for you.
Okay.
Ghostbusters.
Oh, God.
My 4 Ghostbusters. Chris Pratt. Ryan Reynolds. Will Ferrell. Will Smith.
Oh, done. That's great. You made up for that terrible Star Wars. That's awesome.
There you go. Redeem myself.
Yeah, you could totally make that a super kind of like, not even so comical either. It could be on some real like scary stuff, man.
Be on some Men in Black stuff.
Like on some like, you don't know what these guys do, but they're saving our lives.
Right. Yeah. I see. There you go. Look at that. I'm back in the
That
game.
was awesome, man. I wish you would never even came off started with Star Wars. Man, if you'd have came out with Ghostbusters, I'd be like, this dude is a genius. But when you came out with Star Wars, I was like, man, this dude is an imbecile. But
I thought Star Wars was solid.
Some of it was okay, man. But like that one Pig Misfit, but that man, Ghostbusters was great. That's smart.
Well, that's what I do. All right, what else you got for me, or is that it?
Sorry, I had a yawn.
Are you yawning on the pod? Are you pulling the V's on the podcast? What are you doing, dude? Are you yawning?
It wasn't yawning, dude. I had the last sip of my beer, and I was like, man, that was delicious.
That's what you do when something's delicious. You yawn.
Oh, when something's like when I hear really bad answers, the questions, I yawn. And man, sorry, you said that Star Wars thing. I was just yawning the whole time.
All right, what's your other one if you have any?
It's an involuntary response, actually. So,
all right, what's your other one if you have another one?
Laverne and Shirley TV show gets remade with Maya Rudolph and Tina Fey.
What? What?
You like that, right? I know. Oh, actually, Cagney and Lacey, Tina Fey, Maya Rudolph. Boom.
All right, great.
You would watch that show, dude. Come on, man.
Let's go to our final blow.
All right, fine.
We're going to do this again.
Let's do it again in the very, like, give some real thought to things, dude. Like, really, I want you to really think about what you say next time.
I did, and I was very happy with what I said. This coming from the guy who has the donkey from the Chronicles of Narnia as Duncan MacLeod cutting people's heads off.
Dang. Wait, what?
He's like the Minotaur in the Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
and you got this dude as Duncan MacLeod.
Dude, there could be only one, dude.
Yeah, one Minotaur.
Wants to live forever.
Final blow time. Oz, what you got for the final blow?
You overgrown haggis. Yo, man, I have been really... I want to really do this 45-day regimen, but also... so Game Changers is this awesome video. Sorry, it's a documentary. This guy's pretty good, man. Like, there's lots of people in it that you'd be surprised, like, that they have this kind of diet. I was impressed. But the real thing is, I've been watching The Watchmen, and it's been a good ride. I know people are getting upset about the overtones of it and stuff, but it's staying true to the storyline. By the way, David Gibbons is one of the executive producers of it. So it's cool. It's been a good ride. When we finish this show, it's going to be a little different when you guys hear this, but I'm keeping track of that show. I'm watching it. I encourage everybody else. It's my Titans flavor. So
great. My final blow is, like I said, Titans has been real strong. Also, don't forget to check out Pro Wrestling Showdown with myself and JD. Cheap plug. And next week.
Don't forget to check out my show with
with who? With V's?
Don't forget to check out my show. I'm doing a new podcast where I just do 3 hours of silence.
With V's.
why you gonna be mean to V's like that, dude?
Shout out to V's, man.
Shout out to V's, man.
Oz is doing a podcast with V's where he goes to work, takes a shower, goes to lunch, and then comes back on the show. If you don't know what we're talking about,
hey, regular Scott, it's all in real time.
Yeah, it's all real time. So you can skip a few hours at a time if you need to. If you don't know what we're talking about, go check out the first 20 episodes of our podcast, and you'll understand exactly what we're talking about. Shots
fired, dude. Shots fired, sir. Man,
shout out to V's though.
My God, either you need coffee or you need beer. You need one of those. One of the two.
So that's my final.
Or coffee beer.
But yeah, in the next few weeks, be expecting West Coast J and Money to come on and talk about their new show and promote that, because that'll be coming out soon. Looking forward to that. Again, you can follow us on Twitter at Need4Marvelvs.DC. That's the number 4. We're on Instagram and Facebook. You can email us at Need4Marvelvs.DC at GoDefyLife.com. Leave us comments on our Twitter. We'll read them on air like we did today. We do Twitter polls and all that good stuff. Make sure you like, subscribe everywhere you listen to your podcast. Oz, tell everyone we'll talk to them next time.
Hey, good people, as usual, peace and chicken grease.
And y'all have a good time, because we're going to have a good time until we talk to y'all next time. Peace.
Man, when am I going to start saying, if I turn vegan, I'm going to have to start saying peace and fake chicken grease, dude.
Great.
Yo, what up, my people? This is J.R. Glent from Defy Life. If you're looking for an in-depth, honest, at times hilarious conversation on anything from current events to sports to entertainment and more, check out myself, Alvin, Thomas, Gerald, and Yosh on the Defy Life podcast, dropping every Wednesday, available at GoDefyLife.com and everywhere your favorite podcasts are available. And as always, if you're not rocking with Defy Life, what's your life about?
This is not around the horn. The mother shows whack, a lot of yawning. You really want to be the best, got to pay the